Hello and welcome. We will discuss PYQs of time, speed and distance in this video, and our theme is same distance. I hope guys you know about this same distance concept. If you don't, let me tell you one more time. I have discussed it earlier as well, but let me discuss this one more time. Suppose if two different objects with two different speeds cover the same distance in two different times, then speed will be inversely proportional to time taken. And let's say if the speed of the objects are s1 and s2, then s1 and s2 will be equal to t2 upon t1, where t2 is the time taken by the second object and t1 is the time taken by the first object. So ratio of speed will inversely proportional to ratio of time taken by those two objects. Okay, and it can be like one object is moving with two different speeds in two different scenarios, taking two different times. Okay, this can be scenario here. So let's understand how to utilize this formula and the same distance concept through questions now. So let's talk about this very problem that was there in the year 2017. It says a freight train left Delhi for Mumbai at an average speed of 40 km. 2 hours later, an express train left Delhi for Mumbai following the freight train on a parallel track at an average speed of 60 km per hour. How far from Delhi would the express train meet the freight train? Now, suppose both the train has left Delhi. Both the train has left Delhi, but the difference between their times was 2 hours. And let's say they both meet each other somewhere at any place X. So it is quite obvious to us that from Delhi, if they want, both of these train wants to meet at X, then distance traveled by both of these train must be same. Okay, so distance traveled for meeting must be same. Okay, now if distance is same, then ratio of speeds, speed of freight train to speed of express train must be equal to ratio of times of express train to freight train. Okay, where TE is the time taken by express train to reach this place X from Delhi, and TF is the time taken by freight train to reach this place X from Delhi. Okay, now, so what is the speed of the freight train? Speed of the freight train is 40 km per hour. What is the speed of the express train? Speed of the express train is 60 km per hour. So 0 gone. For solving it further, it comes out to be equal to 2 upon 3. So ratio of time of express train to freight train comes out to be equal to 2:3. Now, if you assume that express train is taking 2 units to reach that place of meeting and freight train is taking 3 units to reach that place of meeting, then difference between their times is 1 unit. And as per question, the difference between their times should be what? 2 hours. So, which means 1 unit should be equal to what? 2 hours. If 1 unit is equals to 2 hours, so definitely 2 units must equal to 2 into 2, that is 4 hours, and 3 unit must equal to 3 into 2, that is 6 hours. Meaningly, the express train is taking 4 hours to reach that meeting point, and the freight train is taking 6 hours to reach at that meeting point. Okay, now distance distance of meeting point from Delhi should be equal to speed of the freight train should be equal to speed of the freight train, which is 40, into time taken by freight train to reach that point, which is 6 hours. It is 240 kilometer. Or what else you can do? You can find out this same distance by using speed of the express train also. Speed of the express train is what? 60 kilometer per hour into time taken by express train to reach that point, which is 4 hours. So we know that distance is equal to speed into time. So 60 into 4, which is equals to 240. So you can find out the distance of the meeting point from Delhi by using speed and time of freight train as well as by using speed and time of the express train. Kindly make a note of it. Everyone, please make a note of it. I hope guys this is clear to everyone. Let's move on. This is the next question. It says a worker reaches his factory 3 minutes late if his speed from his house to factory is 5 kilometer. Okay. So if the speed of that worker is 5 kilometer per hour, he will reach the factory 3 minutes late. So let's say if T hours is his usual time to reach the factory, then with this speed of 5 kilometer per hour, he'll take T hours plus 3 minutes to reach his factory now. Further, if he walks at a speed of 6 km per hour, now rather than walking at the speed of 5 km per hour, if he walks at the speed of 6 km per hour, then he reaches the factory 7 minutes early. So now the time taken by the person is 7 minutes early. Okay. So let's say his usual time. What is TR? TR is his usual time to reach office or factory. It is factory here. So let's say reach factory. Now, whether he is traveling at a speed of 5 km per hour or at a speed of 6 km per hour, in both the scenario, he is walking to his factory from his place. So definitely distance traveled by that person in both the scenario is what? Same. If distance traveled is same, let's say this is the time taken in the first scenario and this is the time taken in the second scenario. If distance is same, then ratio of speeds 5:6, ratio of speed will be inversely proportional to ratio of time taken, which is T2 upon T1. Ratio of speed 5/6, so time taken should be T2 upon T1, because if distance is constant, then speed is inversely proportional to time. So I can say from here T2 upon T1 is equals to 5/6. Now suppose if this is 5 unit and this is 6 unit, T2 is 5 unit and T1 is 6 unit, then difference between their time as per this is 1 unit. And if I check it out here, then difference of these two timings is what? 10 minutes. Okay. Now, so 1 unit is equals to what? 10 minutes. So 5 units will correspond to 50 minutes and 6 unit will correspond to 60 minutes, that is 1. Okay. Now we are looking for the distance of the factory from his home, from his house. Okay. So distance should be equal to, if we are using this 5 km per hour, speed of the first scenario, which is 5 km per hour, then we should use, if we are using speed of the first scenario, right? If we are using speed of the first scenario, then we should use time of the first scenario, T1, which is 6 unit, which is 60 minute, which is 1 hour. So distance between his house and factory is what? 5 kilometers. Now, apart from this, what else you can do? You can calculate distance by using this speed of the second scenario also. If you are using speed of the second scenario, then you should use speed of the time of the second scenario, which is 5 unit, which is what? 50 minute. 50 minute is what? 50 by 60 hours. Okay, so this was 6 km per hour, so 6 km is equals to 56 into 50 upon 60, which finally comes out to be equal to what? 5 km per hour. Hence the distance between his house and the factory is what? 5 km per hour. I hope guys this is clear to everyone. So this is all from my side for this video. We'll meet you on the next. Till then, please take care. Bye bye. Thank you so much.